Okay guys, here we go. My 2002 Blue Bird school bus, Freightliner, inline 6. I've had it plugged in for about a day. It's been super cold here in upstate New York. Underneath 20 degrees. I just have normal diesel in this, not the winter mix. So I had to wait for it because I figured it'd be gelled up. You can see here. Hasn't been opened up in a while. Gonna get in here, do a cold start for you guys. Yeah, I'd say it's been a little cold here. Just need to check oil level, coolant level, make sure everything's good on this before I let it run for about 30 minutes. It hasn't been started in, well, whenever my last cold start video was, which I think was quite a few months ago. There. Here we go. Yep, I topped this off before. Yep, we're still at the top here for antifreeze. Oil, it's on the other side. When I had this parked for a while, this coolant power steering reservoir was leaking, so I had to make a little adapter for it and some hoses, but we got that all sorted out. As far as I know, that was the only leak. New fuel filter, new fuel primer, and Allison transmission. Super stoked on that. Where is the oil? The whole engine is warm. It's actually a little bit more than they would recommend based on how it's sitting on that gauge. It's a little high, but really no big deal. Just wanted to make sure we had enough engine oil in it. Got new taillights on this guy. Getting pretty close. If you guys haven't seen, I don't really have too many videos about the bus. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. I'll walk you through it. We're about to be pulling down the ceiling, changing out all the insulation, putting in a sunroof instead of that escape hatch. Got a wood stove in here. Yeah, it's a mess. Been working on stuff, doing all the electrical in here. I need to get a little storage unit so that I can store a lot of the other bus parts that are in here out of the way. You can see it's just all torn apart. I know it's a mess in here, but I'll give you a quick update. We got a 5-gallon freshwater tank, drains out. Obviously we have AC. We have a main fridge, behind the sink inverter, left of the sink and in the back. Power transfer contact for shore power versus inverter. Have a converter, bunch of fuses. We have solar, it's just not installed yet. I believe like a 10-gallon black tank down underneath the toilet here, all vented and ran outside correctly. We have a 44-gallon freshwater tank up underneath this, and this is a slide-out futon. This is just covering the wheel well for some nice storage here. And, of course, the wood stove, like I said, ducked right outside. Nothing too crazy. Dual stainless steel sinks. And tons and tons and tons of more to go. All LED lights in here. Gonna put in a nice sound system, kicker sub, so stay tuned for that and just watch out for that video. I'll have that out eventually. I'll post about it, and trust me, it's definitely worth the watch. So here we go. I believe this is a 3126. If it's not, I'll put it on the screen if it's different, but we have 130,000 miles. And yeah, really excited about this thing. It hasn't been started in a while, like I said, months and months. I'm not gonna have you guys be in here because the wig-wag and all the alarms gonna go crazy because it's been sitting. You can see all the air pressure's drained. And I gotta go hook up the grounds on the batteries because I unhook them so that they don't drain. I have a battery isolator here. This is a 160 amp alternator, so I needed a proper heavy-duty transfer switch right there, so once the bus is running, it's gonna allow it to charge the leisure battery. And you can see I have blade switches here, so I just have them disconnected on these guys to hopefully not drain down the batteries. Put that back down. This is just a control panel. So I got a bunch of LEDs in here. Still have to tidy it up a little bit. A lot of the OEM relays. This solenoid here was bad, so that's a brand new one. And yeah, let's get this thing fired up. .30-degree cold start. So basically, the goal of this startup was just to make sure that the batteries get enough time to charge up. So I'm going to start a timer now. I'll let it run for probably like 20 minutes. Just let it charge up the batteries. But yeah, everything sounds great, looks good. Nice that it started so easily. I mean, love it. So here we go. Now all the alarms are off. We got all our air pressures and stuff. Just giving it a little bit of gas, letting it warm up. You see our batteries are charging. No engine lights. Just the parking light. You can hear that's when the valve kicks off because we got to our pressure. Lights work. I got an LED light bar on this, doing light bars up top. I got a couple real cool ideas for this bus. We're also going to be taking out all these steel rivets, so if you're interested in seeing how we do that, it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. And yeah, just stay tuned. Tons of information coming here soon for you guys, so thank you guys for watching. If you like this cold start, maybe consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. I got a lot of cool things planned. Thanks for watching. I'll freaking see you guys later. Peace.